So were these efforts, the refunding of the money, the writing of the letter, the creating of the invoices, was that sort of an attempt to preempt, or even if not preempt, explain yourself if and when this became public?
I think that what I wanted to do as soon as I found out it could become an issue, possibly, while the recollection was as fresh on my mind and Richard's mind as possible, knowing it was a year later, without too much time going by, to try to document our relationship, the work I had done on the project, and which was hard enough going back a year, and have things documented so that if I ever needed to go back, and if there was ever a question, I'd have the most contemporaneous recollection I could possibly have, contemporaneous to the events and to when I'd found out that the money had come from the same account. Okay. Because basically Jeremy Johnson in the phone conversation said that he thought I might have gotten paid on his other issue. And so, the Krispy Kreme conversation. The Krispy Kreme conversation. And so I wanted to, while Richard was still alive, while it was fresh on my mind, go back and try to document exactly what we'd done, what I'd done, and what I'd been paid for.
Okay. So was the audience for this message ultimately the voting public?
I wouldn't say it was just the voting public. I think it was anybody who would be interested at some point in time, including the court, including anybody.
Okay. And the nature of your concern from the Krispy Kreme meeting was that you would be harmed politically given the impending primary election.
Well, immediately at that time, it was the primary, but it was also about my reputation. It was about casting what I had done legitimately in a false light, where Richard and I had had a relationship that didn't require a lot of documentation in our experience with each other.
And in your mind, writing the letter, preparing the invoices, returning the money, that accomplished your objective?
Well, no, but it certainly gave me a reference point to document what we had done, where Richard and I could contemporaneously work together to, and that's what I did on the invoices. I think I may have talked about it earlier, that I went back to him, we went over what I'd done, and did the best I could to document and reconstruct the relationship that we had relative to those projects.